We interrupt your programming. This is a national emergency. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast stations and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. This station has interrupted regular programming at the request of the U.S. government and the SCP Foundation to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air to provide news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is KTVT. We will continue to serve the Fort Worth area. If you are not in this local area, you should now tune to stations providing news and information for your local area. You are listening to the emergency alert system serving the Fort Worth area. Do not use the telephone. The telephone line should be kept open for emergency use. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast stations and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. This station has interrupted regular programming at the request of the U.S. government and the SCP Foundation to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air to provide news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is KTVT. We will continue to serve the Fort Worth area. If you are not in this local area, you should now tune to stations providing news and information for your local area. You are listening to the emergency alerts. Please stand by for a message from a representative of the SCP Foundation.
We are aware the people of the United States has been exposed to the entity known and identified as SCP-173. You may already know the death toll caused by SCP-173. Here is some information on said object. Origin is as of yet unknown. It is constructed from concrete and rebar with traces of Krylon brand spray paint. SCP-173 is animate and extremely hostile. The object cannot move while within a direct line of sight. Line of sight must not be broken at any time with SCP-173. The object is recorded to attack by snapping the neck at the base of the skull, or in some instances, strangulation. SCP-173 is also reported to have duplication abilities from a reddish-brown substance that contains feces that it produces. SCP-173 gains knowledge through a hive mind, indicating it becomes smarter and more creative when around other instances of SCP-173 but is, however, still dangerous as a singular anomalous object. The SCP Foundation is coming forward to the public to help prevent the possible extermination of the human race. We will give you proper instructions and guidance on how to avoid certain death from SCP-173. Barricade your homes and windows with non-transparent objects or items. Avoid leaving your homes at any time. If you must leave your home, do not travel alone. If you make contact with SCP-173, keep eye contact at all times and alert one another before blinking. Do not blink at the same time as one another. Do not turn your back to SCP-173. Do not attempt to fight SCP-173. If you are being followed by SCP-173, try to find a safe location to break eye contact with the object, such as a barricaded door in your home with all other possible entrances barricaded. The SCP Foundation is a secret government-trusted organization whose task is to find entities, locations, or objects with anomalous characteristics. The SCP Foundation is responsible for locating and containing individuals, entities, locations, and objects that violate natural law, referred to as SCPs. SCP stands for the Special Containment Procedures Foundation, or Secure, Contain, Protect. We secure and contain these anomalous entities to protect humanity from the worst, so that you do not have to live in fear with the knowledge of their existence. We are coming forth to the public because SCP-173 has breached containment and is no longer in our custody. The situation is more desperate than you know. The SCP Foundation is doing everything in their power to locate, secure, and contain these anomalies to stop this from escalating any further. Thank you for listening. I wish you all the best of luck and hope that you all may survive. Goodbye for now.
This concludes operations under the emergency alert system. All broadcast stations and cable systems may now resume regular programming.